slippery out here. I be wanting to put titles, but it's like, so the message is like, chill out. Everything's so rapid fire. It's impossible. For my purview, the way I do things. But anyway, let's see what's going on. Like, what do they call it? The Arctic vortex? Yeah, man. That's wild. Tell me you've been told to chill out without telling me you've been told to chill out. You know what I mean? Like, doing too much. I say that, like foghorn leghorn. Good afternoon. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. And Happy New Year. It's still too early in the new year to not keep that salutation going. Yeah. Oh, thank you, angels, ancestors, and guides. Yes, indeed. I call in all the appropriate guidance and protection. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm just attaching some moisture. Oh, that's so funny. I'm hearing the Flintstones theme song, but like a segment of it. Anyway, I saw a short, and I almost remember the episode. Like in my mind's eye, I feel like I remember the episode of the Flintstones and Jetsons when they came together. But it makes so much sense. I was like, oh my gosh. Anyway, look it up for yourselves. There's some sort of correlation to that, and like the best and the worst happening simultaneously. By modern standards, it would be Elysian. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much for hitting the like button on your way in. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you, Holy Spirit. What messages do you have for the Divine Collective on this glorious, glorious day? I'm like, there we go. I'm like, what am I watching? These messages are timeless, as there is no time in tarot. General collective reading. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Ace of Swords. Okay. Whatever you're thinking, it's the truth. You know what I mean? But I also get this clearing of the air. Ooh. Oh, thank you. That's reminded me. So before I turned the camera on, I was sitting there like, I was thinking, and I was like, you ever get to that place where like you have literally like what's the current to the max? Like you have done the max, right? Like, and you just don't have anything else left. You're just kind of like all you have is the surrender. All you have is the process. All you have is faith. You know what I mean? Like you're beyond. Like you've literally exerted, exhausted every. You've turned every stone. It's just like okay, okay. And so there's this energy of your help comes. Anyway, I also see the energy of someone who is at some sort of mental crossroads. They can't figure out what they need to do, and so they may come to you for insight, clarity, because if nothing else, bro, you precision. You wait. I'm sorry, they gave me like a bunch of sound bites at one time. You're surgical with it. Yeah, I mean, like you and then yeah, yeah, like voice of reason, optimism, like all that shit. They coming to you. They know when they lose their mind, you're that person. Interesting. So that feels totally different, energetically speaking. But I have two aces here. There seems to be a lot of divine inspiration at play. Look at this. We have 1, 2, right? 1, 3, 1. Okay. Okay. I'm just so 1, 1, 1. And then 1, 2, 3, and then look, threes on the bottom. Drop it. There you go. Uh-huh. Interesting. I wouldn't. Okay. I would not share your good ideas with nobody because somebody wants to come pick your brain, but there's some sort of ulterior motive. Like they got a project, a plan, something like that they want to, do, but they're not really trying to tell you. But they know, you chuck full of ideas. You all sorts of inspired. Yeah. Uh huh. Uh huh. Uh huh. Yup. Right. They want to. They look. They say they want to sound some ideas off of you. They say there is communication here, quite a bit of it, but it's strategy. It really is. Like somebody wants to pick your brain about something. Uh huh. Yeah. What's in it for the collective? Look. For some of you, the opportunity to maybe travel for some, um, there's a level of like freedom associated with this collaboration if you so happen to allow. You can benefit. You can. Right. 9 of Cups, 2 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles. 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1. So this could be in the form of spiritual upgrades and things like that you've already been experiencing. And it could. I got another message too, but give me a second. Like I said, I was getting travel with this freedom, like being able to split your time between 2 locations, 2 places, something like that. 9 of Cups, 2 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles. Okay. And then for some of y'all, let me tell you, oof, 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 oof. There's a very selfish individual who wants to kind of pop back up on you for a second. Some There was a parting of ways. It truly was. Somebody couldn't make up their mind. Um, anyway, somebody was all talk, no action. I would be very mindful of this individual coming back towards you. It would only cause you delays in the long run, is what I'm seeing. Ooh. Look, Two of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, like, there's a lot of unspoken things between y'all, but it's given the energy of what's said doesn't, what's understood does blah, blah. What's understood does not need to be explained. Excuse me, my energy is very high. Hi, Max. Yeah. This is somebody who you at one point in time you would have gambled on. You really would have. You would have taken a chance with this soulmate, Two of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, and like you might have seen some sort of proper future with this individual. Like you thought it was going somewhere. It had potential. It had legs. Yeah, okay. It didn't. It didn't. Everything played out exactly the way it should be. Okay, and there's a flipping of energies. Okay, in responses. Because look, this person is in cahoots. This is a warlock energy. Devil, Five of Swords, Temperance, with the devil right there, and the dark practitioner. Okay, fallen angel energy, warlock energy. Magician's already here. Okay, so there's a anyway. You are not to permit this person in your energy, and I feel like you haven't. I feel like you getting away from this person was not a part of the plan. Okay, it just wasn't. They were supposed to utilize and but they didn't really recognize you for who you are, and there's some weird past life unfinished where they had the upper hand. Hopper, yeah, yeah, but now you do, and now y'all here fighting for opposing sides. Good versus evil type shit. Yeah, there was no anticipation of your rejection of this individual. Right. Oh no. Anyway, yeah, this person's definitely working with some sort of female practitioner they thought you were unaware of. Ooh, interesting. You took this person's piece in some capacity. Oh yeah, and they've been throwing really heavy work at you. Ten of Wands to the devil. They have, but it's not having any impact. It's not. Look, see, you show up as a fool, brand new every day. Deaf fool, exactly. But I also feel like that's a warning to this person who thought because you were by yourself that you were alone. You ain't never. This person is tiptoeing around in your energy. Telling you now, they are. And I do feel like there's a third party that will be attempted. Getting heavy Capricorn, by the way. Welcome to Aquarius season. Okay. But I do feel like they're collaborating with a Capricorn in the background. It's like a double entendre. Yes, this person is the devil. Yes, they work with the devil, but they also happen to be a Capricorn. Ring ding dong, ring a ding 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 dong. Keep your heads ringing. Look, yeah, their whole whatever blew up the moment you rode off into the sunset. Six of Swords. I don't like this combination. Real quick, because that's different energy jumping out with the Aquarius energy and the Tower. I really don't like that. I don't like that. I don't. Um, but I will say, you definitely move away from conflict any chance you get. Okay, like don't stand and wait for the blast. Get away, because there is that happening. That feels huge though. That feels like big scale, right? Trust the energy. Nine of Swords, Judgment. Okay, like if your anxiety act up, that's a clear sign to get your ass on. Okay, there's nothing to hang around to. Anyway, different. A lot of messages coming out. Thank you, thank you. Rapid succession. Let's pick that up too. Yeah, yeah. They worked hard for whatever that calamity was supposed to be, and now that no, no. It depleted them. Whatever it was, it didn't happen. There's the energy of exhaustion. Oh yeah, because whatever that dark energy is that they teamed up with, that, ooh, it's whooping that ass. It's sucking them dry. Look, for some of you, this was a twin flame, right? And then look, dancing with the devil. Look, taking risks. Beware. Recalling your power. Reclaiming what's rightfully yours, and that's what you did. And then look, healer. You are a natural healer. I just right. I just think it's amazing. I do, because they thought they had one. Soulmate popped up twice. Look, celestial alignment, starseed activation, breaking free. You're not bound by anything. You're not. Like you're. It's making me feel like that you done got through maybe 3 of the 4 agreements, because you have the sword of truth, and so you're not able to be manipulated by a conception of false twin flame ideology. I know. I try not to do the air quotes, but it is what it is. See, as I said, at one point in time, you would have taken a chance, not no more. Anyway, I'm sorry. The music that they choose sometimes is funny, and it's not sometimes. It's really funny. I keep seeing marriage proposal. This person's like, I could be loyal to you now. Da, 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 da. Listen, that's your business. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not. I'm not. There's a lot of synchronicities here, a lot of things in order. Like I said, I got the triple ones, the triple twos. I got 1, 2, 3. Then I have 8, 9, 10. Like it's a little uncanny because I did see divine timing as I was thumbing through this deck. Dark Night of the Soul, twin flame, and then look, lovers. You get there's a spinning of the block energy. Like I said, at one time, this person was your wish fulfillment. I feel like that was a hard thing for you to break free of. That connection. All right. Guidance for the collective in this situation. comes out anyway. It literally says yin yang, pulling of heartstrings, okay? Soul mission. I feel like you should look for the truth in those things, okay? Making a head over heart decision, being level, being balanced, and the higher level of consciousness, okay? Do your research. Do your research. See? Cutting through the BS. Truth teller. Head over heart. Thank you for confirming that, spirit. Confident and analytical. Okay? And I just saw the Akashic records. So you might need to really do some meditation. And then look, there's a divine timing energy. Lovers. It's not for me to decide. It's for you to decide, okay? I'm just reading energy and I have a human lens, okay? And so my human will be petty at times, okay? It will tell you you should stay away. I'm not you. I don't live your life. I love you though. Don't miss out on experiences because of some. You have to govern for self, okay? Remember, it's your personal power. I offer confirmation and guidance. You got to do what suits you, okay? See? Perfect. Seriously, I don't want the mantle. That's too much responsibility. If you really think about it. Come on now. I have way too much improvement to deal with. To be like, But I will say, knowing is knowing. All right. So some of you are coming out of the part of the season where you was like, damn, it didn't kill me. It did make me stronger. But you're about to get a little laughter and levity from it. Yeah. I saw the strength in the Ten of Swords, right? So this guy had to show his face. See this? It was really, really busy. Spirit saw it. Oh, I don't even want to read that. Y'all, petty, 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 petty. Of course it made you tired. But look. This gives me the energy of like-minded, like-hearted, more than minded, like in the emotional sense, and it's high vibration. Kind people are my kind of people, right? And so joy, love, patience, like goodness, that's where we're shifting into. Beautiful energy, okay? This, you learned what you needed to learn. You did. Listen, we all be sitting at the table. Sometimes we got to put the damn dunce cap on because we didn't want to learn the first time. But like I said, this is the season of levity. Knight of Cups, Sun. Don't need the cards. Just telling you, I already felt it. Look, Nine of Cups, High Priestess. All right. You had to level up spiritually speaking. You went through some things. And so this season, this cycle, whatever this is, however you want to call it, you're good. You didn't give up. You stayed on the fucking merry-go-round till the music stopped. And that's what you were supposed to do. You really was like, it's cool. It's cool. You accepted the challenge. I get nut. But I get up. See, look. See. Yes. And that was a season that had to be done alone. It just did. Some parts of the journey, it is. But now look. Now look, now you get friends and like-minded people again. You get new. Yeah. So be on the lookout and be looking for ways of interacting and being around like-minded, like emotions, adventurous folk like yourself. Look, I mean that. Look at the pages just popping out. Yeah, look, beautiful, beautiful. The shift in energy with Aquarius season is like all of a sudden from tired, exhausted to boom, and you're out the gates. See, it's really simple. Oh, you're on Central Time. Dope. Yeah, look, you look, look. It's just confirmation on confirmation on confirmation. Some of you will be relocating because you need to be around like-minded, like seriously. It's okay. Like this is gonna be a good move. You're gonna be happy to be around soul tribe. People, look, peace. Look at this shit. Look, look. It's awesome. It's awesome. For some of you, you're going to be returning to an environment that you really love. Whatever that means to you. Doesn't have to be new. It has to be a place that gives you that warm and fuzzy. You know, where'd you get your warm and fuzzies? Did you ever visit a place that you were like, yeah, I want to live here? Like Five of Swords, Four of Wands. Like you knew somehow, some way you was gonna end up there. That's what we're talking about. Keep that to yourself, okay? Shh. No dry snitching, no self snitching. Okay. See, that's the Bull's tagline. He's a criminal lawyer on YouTube. He's in real life too. But that's his tagline. I believe his name is Bruce Rivers. I hope nobody met a criminal lawyer, and that's why I came out. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, a change will do you good. Look, Two of Wands, Ace of Cups. No, for real. Look, the divine, like where you want to go. So utilize this energy, right? Max it out, okay? Oh, her show must gonna be bomb tonight, then. Yeah. Yes. Beautiful energy. You deserve it, truly. You do. To be around mostly balanced, stable people who feel a lot but have the capacity to think, and people who have healed. True. Some of y'all, listen. I get it. I get it. You've been craving mental stimulation, not just heart centric connections. You're gonna get them. Absolutely. Good job. This is why we don't give up. So look, the universe is like, I got you. Okay. Good job. You passed your test. Okay. Mm. The person that's sending low vibrational energy towards your abundance. Ooh, child, you got problems. And I see your situations. You should redirect your course of life. Oh, yes. You are on your destined path. So if you've been questioning, are you heading in the right direction? All of those things. I see that you are. Okay. So breathe. Just breathe. Just breathe. Oh, yeah. Someone's also been trying to stifle your creativity. You couldn't stifle the creativity in somebody's pinky toe. That's how that feels. Yeah, but this is a beautiful, beautiful season because it's both Aquarian, New Year, all of those things. Like, it's beautiful energy. It is. That fire horse just somebody's trying to see if you're experiencing any little delays or hiccups or anything. All they're discovering is that you have achieved a new level of enlightenment. Ah, see? It's true. Look, hangman, son. Your energy is cloaked from this individual, by the way. So whatever you're doing, keep going. Somebody's experiencing painful endings. They're also experiencing potentially housing instability, like pillar to post. Ooh. Well, I don't think any of the people that I'm reading for right now, you guys don't crave apologies. I'm not getting that. I'm not. But there is someone who thinks that if they apologize, they can like get back. Oh, I'm so sorry for moving the camera. In your good graces. I gotta fix that. I have a mosquito in here. Fucking bloodsuckers. That's both literal and metaphor. Got your ass. Huh. Oh, I guess I didn't. Got him. I'll tend to their carcasses in a moment. I'm like, Vlad and I have a lot in common. Sometimes just gotta bask in your good work, like another bloodsucker bites the dust. Wow. Y'all, you really well known. In the places that matter. It's like every time I gotta water my plants, I wake one of them motherfuckers up. I'm like, I try not to keep it too warm so they stay dormant. You know, house plants. Although I just gave my Porthos like a golden Porthos, like some new soil, and her response, like when I tell you she looks so happy. So mommy. Ooh. Some of y'all are dealing with a King of Cups individual, and it takes a lot to wound a person like that. It just does. And I feel very strongly that someone has betrayed them in some way. Like, it's a pain they've never experienced. I saw the Three of Swords. That's why I'm saying that. This King of Cups, the Three of Swords. And they're trying to put it behind them. That's interesting. I feel like it's the pain of you walking away. For those of you who were dealing, not necessarily a water sign, but someone who is rather emotional or in connection, in touch, that they think their feelings more than they show their feelings. Yeah. So they could have a lot of air in their chart. You showed this person something, or you exposed something about this individual. Ooh. If this was someone who was, we'll just say traditionally minded, it's like you showed them how immature or naive, even if it is good intentioned. Some sort of conformity that she was like, I gotta be me. Why y'all playing Joni Mitchell Never Lied? Don't know what you got till it's gone. Interesting. All right, let's see. Careful about opening yourself up. You might want to ask some questions. Yeah. This is not a place for inexperience, okay? I also feel like there is someone who violated universal law here. You know, a little too quick. And now they are receiving some sort of repercussions for their actions, and they're in their head about it. See, they ain't understand that what you put out comes back to you, Chariot, the bottom. Now somebody's in some sort of spiritual contract. This is somebody who traveled to see somebody to do some work, and it can't be undone. Interesting. I told you they was a little too zealous. They ain't want to work for it. Wow. Didn't I listen? Look. Didn't I tell you this is a battle of the good versus the evil? You got the evil up here, you got the good down there, you got justice in the middle, and then you got the Five of Wands, Ten of Cups, right? And there is the Hangman. Oh, Tower. Cut the deck to the Tower. Wow. Somebody didn't want to put the work in. Let me just say you that. Somebody did not want to put the work in. Took too long, or so they thought. The healing journey. I don't know why they thought that shit. It was like, it take as long as you take. But really, it's really about the Seven of Pentacles. See the time, the energy, the effort. Ten of Wands. Right. They ain't want to do the work. Everybody got free will. Lovers. Everybody got free will. Everybody got, duality to a degree. I don't think you choose to be evil one day and then good the next. That's just not how that works for me. Think bigger. On a soul level. Anyway. And it's so funny because I feel like the person who went down this path was definitely raised on scripture. And it's like, didn't the Bible tell you not to follow your heart? It's wicked above all things. I'm sorry. That shit not funny, but it is. Because jealousy resides in your heart. Envy resides in your heart. Lust. All of those things. You know, there's a higher heart chakra and a lower one. You know, y'all be duking it out. Somebody just wanted what they wanted. They wanted the 10 of cups right now. They didn't. They did not want to put the work in for their own well-being, for their own lineage. They didn't want to fight on that level. Now they stuck like Chuck. There's definitely somebody who like to dibble and dabble. They ain't want to work. They wanted to abracadabra their way through everything in life. I'm not even playing. I don't know if this person's ever done a real hard day's work in their life. I mean, listen, if that wasn't your path, that's fine, but that's not what I'm talking about. That's not who I'm talking about. This is the person who's like shortcuts all the way through. Hmm. Mm, mm, mm. Somebody has a very juvenile perspective on spirituality. Like it really is quite, it's offensively juvenile. It's like somebody just didn't want to face their fears. No accountability. Like it's really strange. Like whatever this is, your predicament, your predicament, uh, that's on you. I mean, I mean, I'm here and show this person some grace because there's the energy of exposure from childhood, like literally set upon this path. This true love soulmate energy is not outside of self. That's self. I feel like whomever this person is that I'm reading for, you're at a critical point in your life. Like you are at make or break. Show yourself love, devotion, uh, correct the path that you are, or stay on this perpetual loop. And it is a downward spiral. Spiral is what I'm getting. Make or break. The choice is yours. Give up or boss up. Recalling your power. It's not too late for you to get on your healing journey. It's all about you, boo. Mm. Hugs. Here you go. But you gotta put one foot in front of the other. All right, so good. The seeds are being planted. You understand. Because it's weird. So busy defending when you should be questioning. It's a reason why they try to stagnate you and halt you on your journey, on you seeing things from a different perspective. There's always been so much illusion and ooh, and man, please. You're going to have to let them go. And I know that's the biggest part of whatever this is that's been holding you still. It's the community. It's the family. Yeah. I get it, but that's just part of what you got to do, boo. It's for your benefit. It's for your happiness. It's for your wish fulfillment. Yo, I think I gotta let him go. Looks like another love TKO. Told you, they be funny with the music. Some of it is just inappropriate, and I just cannot. I cannot. That's for me. Mm-hmm. Devil, 8 of Cups. Like, you got to turn your back. You got to walk away. And it do feel like toxic family. It's the Cups. Community. Yep. Somebody just really has to reject the devil and all his minions. Like, you know what you've been doing. You know what you've been, they funny. Why they playing the Pac and the Casey and JoJo? I like the way you toss it up. They say, girl, what's your phone number? You get around. Baby. You know. Like the way you, yeah. Thank you, Holy Spirit. What other messages do you have for the collective at this time? Interesting. Huh. Give me a second. This is like an internal fight, like inside of an organization here. Do I want to read that? I know curious minds want to know. I get that. Yes, there is a level of determination. This is green. This feels like about Greenland, by the way. Yes, there's a level of determination, and certainty that they're going to get what they get by any means. But at the same time, the goal is to do it, in a way. I want to say peaceful, but strength is somewhat the right play from what. Anyway. I feel like it's something tangible. What is that? Future. Oh shit, that could be the bonds. Future, stocks, options. Yeah. It's a lot of money. Yeah, there was a Davos thing in Switzerland today. I don't know if y'all caught it, but I think it was received better than people might perceive it. There is plans in motion in the background to come to some sort of peaceful accord on the matter. There truly is. But there's more support for it than, again, it appears on the surface. There's some things going on behind the scenes. See, Moon, Ten of Cups, Six of Swords, Six of Pentacles. And so there will be cooperation in this matter. Whatever this is that we are not aware of as the masses, this benefits all of mankind with 666 showing up here. It really does. There will be some sort of fair and reasonable surprise outcome in this. Justice Fool. Yeah, everybody's gonna get what they want. Yeah, there is something that we don't know. There, whatever they find out in these, I'm gonna say as people are leaving the conference, things that are said privately, there's like this energy of regret for not going along sooner, agreeing sooner, like, yeah, yeah, I don't know what the hell is going on up there. Oh man. But they show them something. They inform them of something. They make them aware. There is a sense of urgency here. Something, fighting force resistance, something like that, you know. And it very much makes me feel like it could be something they're trying to contain from outside the atmosphere here on the planet with the Empress here. Like I said, there's a conversation that will be had, you know, on the way out. Shit that we just can't know in the public yet. Ace of Swords, Five of Pentacles, High Priestess, excuse me. They're going to work together. It needs to happen. But I will say, I was just telling somebody last night that when it comes to Earth and her defense, that's global. Okay? It is. And it should always, in my opinion. We all live here, right? All right. Yeah, but there is. Y'all get on my nerves with this. They gonna show them something. Oh, my head. Stop. They gotta show them something. It's a lot. Yeah, they gonna learn today. Yo, they play too much. Yo, while y'all playing that song, they like, how you doing, little mama? Let me whisper in your, like, nah, for real. There is something going on up there that they don't want the masses to know. But it has to do with what's coming out of the earth. What the heck is that? I don't want to know. I don't want to know. That's too much. I like sleeping peacefully. Thank you. Shh, Maggie. Shh. I know you know. Shh. Shh. They like, nah, be a whistleblower. Y'all play too much. Go ahead, Maggie. Tell them. Tell them. Hey, just for his judgment. I'll tell them. I guess our space base ain't enough to contain it. They need help. Cooperate. Like, listen now. And all the talk of retaliation, that's just BS. You know, that's just them having reasons to move big equipment, ships, and subs around without people being extra freaked out. You know, the idea of war is very scary and unto itself. Yet, how did Ronnie say? You know, there were foreign invaders. E.T. Home. Yeah, it's a huge secret. It's really what I'm getting. It's huge. It's a lot of show. It's a lot of pomp and circumstance. Yeah. Could have something to do with the sun. Like, it's something going on that's atmospheric and some weird. I don't want to get into. Oh my god. I mean, have they figured out a way of slowing the ice melt? Because I'm getting that too. Well, now, whatever is up there, they want to keep in the ice. I'm getting so much right now. Like, that is crazy. Oh my gosh. Wow. That's Pacific Standard Time. Interesting. Holy Spirit, are there any other messages you have for the collective? I'm no doctor, but I'm getting this. If someone started taking a new prescription recently and it's not making you like feel better, it's making you feel worse, please speak to your physician ASAP about that. All right, let's go. Keep your ideas, your inspiration to yourself. Write it down. But I also feel like saving for a rainy day is important. That's coming out. Somebody has something that belongs to you. Why are they holding on to this? This could be somebody you walked away from. This is somebody who could want to see you hurt and disappointed rather. For, they want you to feel some kind of way because you left them behind. And so they're doing little petty shit to try to get back at you, to hurt you. I feel like, but what they're holding on to could land their ass in legal jeopardy. For some, this is someone you could have been married to. I see the word divorce jumping out. Doesn't have to be. But this could also be a settlement, a judgment, or something that was awarded to you, and somebody's holding on to something very valuable to you. Some of you have an ancestor that's been trying to communicate this information to you somehow, but you're not receiving the message. What am I missing? Wow. This could also be the energy of someone doing like spell work against your finances, trying to impact your abundance. Because you're supposed to be on this trajectory in life towards being like some boss, executive, CEO, some sort of mogul, generational wealth amassed. Right. But there is someone here who's trying to keep you in this sort of poverty, insecurity cycle. Some of you, this is just family members you used to be very generous with and you're not anymore. Mm-hmm. Somebody who really wants you to be in some sort of lack mindset, codependent. Right. They want things to be where, they were sitting high and you were sitting low type energy. Some sort of, this is what they've been trying to manifest, and they're very diligent about it. Like, whatever they have, this could also be something, an item that belongs to you tangibly, and this is the item that they keep trying to hex or curse or use to hex and or curse you. It's like part of their daily whatever confirmation. Listen, this is why you have to practice generosity, even energetically. If everything belongs to the creator and everything here is temporary, then we claim no ownership. And so no matter if someone thinks they have something that belongs to you that has your essence, no, it's like Reiki. That is released and transmuted back into the universe. That doesn't belong to you anymore. If I've ever left anything anywhere and I said I didn't want, even if I said I was coming back to get it, and it's like the finders keepers rules. Like if I abandon, that's what it is. It's gone. Like it's released. And like people need to have that attitude when it comes to belongings, because when you have weird attachments to material items, it's very easy for people to pry into your energy, because you're giving them a gateway, you're giving them an access, you're giving them a portal, you're creating the portal. Like, there's no scarcity, and so you don't need to be like holding on to every little thing. Like, you'll never have more. My God, easy come, easy go. Mm-hmm. Freezer spells. I'm getting all sorts of shit this person's been up to. Voodoo doll, freezer spells, poverty spells, you name it. Why they hit the Shirley, what's her name? So they got greens, beans, potatoes, tomato. Like, yo, yeah, this person's been doing everything they can to try to block your destiny. Impossible. Impossible. So I got Shirley, I got Kim. Those are the names that are coming through with this. Somebody about to get hit with the divine shillelagh stick. Look, this is real. Look at this. Look. You got justice on one side, the six of pentacles on the other. The scales is on both sides. There's the ace of wands. Like, somebody about to get hit with God's shillelagh stick. It's not a joke. Like, you punks up to get beat down. Every time you go to think about doing something stupid. What? Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. You under heavy spiritual surveillance. Whoever this is about to get hit with God's shillelagh stick. Hey, Ben was watching you. Like, you was already on the deadline. Tick, 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 tick. You was on borrowed time. Oh, yeah. See? You're done. You're done. Touch not. What? All right. Collective. That's funny. Whoever's been vexing you, ooh, child. I feel like first they gonna show you in your mind's eye, and then you gonna end up seeing this shit play out somewhere. But you know exactly who this person is. You do. Or persons. It doesn't matter. Because I see more than one person. That's so funny. Definitely says Sparky. All right, Holy Spirit. Oh. Ooh. I want to say congratulations. Whether it's love, a baby, a proposal. I just want to say congratulations. I do. Ooh. He said, I'm saving all my love. That's a little graphic. I'm not going there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There is someone who is like a legit person, right? It's a dude. Or King of Pentacles, I'm getting dude. King of Cups is right here. This person is like working through their negative thoughts right now. They are truly, madly, deeply in love. Yes, they are. Oh my gosh. Okay. But they are working through the fears. This is somebody who has really like avoided relationships in a lot of ways, is what I'm getting with the Seven of Swords. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I get it. This person's like, well, what's the worst that could happen? I'm just gonna ask. Okay. Go for real. Be of good courage. I don't know how I feel about this. Because it feels so overdue. It do. Hold on. There's an angel number that popped out here. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So I'm looking at angel number 8787. Some of you have been born in the year 87. Doesn't have to be that. Okay. This is a urging from your spiritual team to remind you that you have a type of divine affluence. Okay. Wealth is a blessing of the angels in heaven, and it is in their interest that you use your talents for the benefit of society. You will this will help you and others get better dignity in life. Ultimately, your community will be, I don't know. It goes. Let me click it. Interesting. Okay, so let me just cliff notes this, because when you click on these little blurbs, sometimes it takes you to a whole like litany of information, and I don't want to waste you guys' time. Celebrating wealth and your spiritual blessings. Okay, so you're supposed to use your talents to make money. Some of you have been running away, you've been scared, you've been thinking negatively that people won't receive you. But when you love what you do, and I'm getting that here too, that it's just going to flow very naturally. Uh, so I retract my on a different message. Doesn't have to be a masculine. It's just energy, right? Providing wealth, all of those things. It's been a long time, but there's this urgence of you stepping into the spotlight. You are loaded down with all sorts of spiritual gifts, innate abilities, God-given talents, and it will be a benefit to your community. You don't have to be tiptoeing around in the background, but this angel number does point you in the direction of making sure that the areas of your life are taken care of that need your attention. Okay, that's everything from your spiritual meditations to making sure your bills is paid. It's about balance, right? Things that need to be rectified in your life. Oh. It's also a sign that your guardian angels are bringing to you what is due to you. Yep. It's been a long time coming, but I do feel like you have done the inner work. And I also feel like you really have like kept the faith, honed your discernment, sharpened your skills in so many ways. Like I feel like you need to have a stronger belief in what it is that you're capable of, what it is that is within you. Don't doubt your skills and abilities. I think that's part of this here too. It's very much a part of who you are, very much a part of who you are. Some things can't be taught, they just are. All right. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Yeah, that tower feel like not so fast. Where do you think you going? Do you remember what you did back then? All them swords you was putting in people's back, for selfish gains and da 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 da. This, without seeing scales, this makes me feel like payback. A huge payback. For real, look. Sun, Judgment, King of Wands. You know. You know. Mm. No, you know. You absolutely know why this is happening. Oh, did somebody attack a chosen one? When you was down on your luck, when you was just awakening, feels like divine feminine energy with Lost Girl here, spiritual awakening. I also feel like some of y'all are going to see an angel. Like, I don't know what that's about, but I do. Like, you're going to see something. For some of you, this could even be like a re-encounter with this angelic presence. Something that hasn't occurred, I want to say, since your youth or something like that. I feel like this angel appeared to you in like your darkest hour. It's a little heavy even for me. Now, isn't that interesting? This really makes me feel like there's a masculine that had the wrong image of a feminine, and a feminine that saw a masculine very clear. This masculine tried to come across like they were necessary for this person in their spiritual awakening as some sort of guide, and they're not. This lost girl discovered that they hold the key to their own destiny. Passion of the Lovers just came out, but I don't feel like this is that sort of connection. Let me see something. Tell me about. See the Wheel of Fortune. I was getting this has more to do with this person saw what they thought they could gain. Like the aura, the glow, the soul contract attached to this unawakened person. They thought themselves able to take it, to trick them out of it. So I said, not so fast. Where do you think you're going? Right. They wanted the power. They thought they had it to do. Interesting. Right. Soul family. Yeah, you were supposed to be able to trust whoever this person was or is to you, but clearly not. I do feel like it was revealed to you that this individual was not a made man, so to speak. You know what I mean? That they were not in alignment. That you, again, there's this elevation energy. See? You learned a crucial lesson about loyalty, trustworthiness, friendships, caring connections, all part of the spiritual path. But there is some sort of divine retribution for this quote unquote made man in reverse. Yeah, you were betrayed by this individual in some way. And I do feel like your ancestors is on this person's ass. Anyway. What did they do? King of Wands. They tried to take your position. Look, cutting through the BS, higher level of consciousness, diamond in the rough, karma. They didn't listen. They was trying to get there before you awake, and they like, well, if they don't know, who they are, I could just like, And it's so funny. Whatever gifts, talents, and abilities this person has had, they have been stripped of it because the Lost Boy the Lost Boy card just flashed me. Whatever, it's crumbling. It's absolutely crumbling. Anyway, I'm going to leave this here, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. We'll do this again very soon. I am open for personals if you're interested. Information on the about section and in the description box. All right. Whoever that person is, real quick, they're about to have a very interesting 2-year period. Very, very interesting 2-year period. All right. Love you guys. Thank you. Bye.